It seems that a lot of people who lost their jobs last year saw it as a good opportunity to become entrepreneurs, and why not? If you were lucky enough to get a decent separation package, why not sink that money into your own venture? So if you have the cash but not necessarily the idea, where do you go and how do you find the right investment for your capital? One answer is Canadian Business Counsellors.
I think that's really the most important thing, is to find out what you really want. Because you're about to embark on a long process, and it's going to get quite complex towards the end. And if you have sort of followed the wrong trail to begin with, it might not serve you well. So knowing what you really want, knowing what your skills are, knowing what turns your crank in a way, what excites you about a business, whether it's a service or the product, that's important.
Canadian Business Counsellors act as a broker and will help you find an investment that suits your needs. If you visit the website canbiz.biz, you'll get a full list of businesses for sale.
So there's different types of buyers, if you like. One would be the entrepreneur who's trying to buy himself a job. The downsizing in the recent years has put a lot of these people out there looking for businesses because they want to have a little bit more control over their working environment and possibly their destinies, although that gets us into a larger framework. But some people have investment capital. They're looking for a business that's better established, a little bit bigger, more sustainable cash flow, a more proven market, if you like, for their product. And they're looking for a return on investment, more so than just a job. And of course, then there's the acquisition companies who are looking for businesses that will enhance their market share, or perhaps lead them to a better supply chain, if you like.
When it comes to selling a business, the process is obviously different. Mike Hammer says that entrepreneurs often sell for a variety of reasons. One of the most common, people simply get tired of doing the same thing and lose the passion for their work.
Every business reaches some kind of peak with the existing owner. Given that it would take possibly 2 years to sell a business, you start the process when the business is healthy, or when you start feeling a little bit of that fatigue. Because during that process of selling the business could drop down a bit in its performance. We usually tell our buyers, don't look for the perfect business because you can't afford it. What's ideal is to find a business that has the right things wrong with it, things that that particular buyer has the skills to correct. Because when the new buyer steps into the business, he brings an enthusiasm, an energy, and his capital, which he is now risking. Fear is a great motivator.
Now, with any purchase, it's always buyer beware. If an opportunity sounds too good to be true, chances are it is. Make sure you do your research. Visit trade shows, for example. That allows you to speak to professionals, usually for free. And most importantly, make sure you have the amount of cash flow necessary to maintain the rest of your life while you're busy building your dream. For Small Business Television, I'm Lady Sharma.